Hello, everyone. This is Unbiased Opinion, and I am back. Yes, I do have a mic now. Hopefully, I'm loud enough for you to hear me. But anyway, back into what is this? Part 3 of episode 0. We still haven't got into the gameplay, but we will be in the gameplay soon. So just keep waiting on that. The next episode after this is gonna be the off season, which means the draft, free agency, all of that, coaching hires. So right now we're just creating the arena, doing the scores table and stuff. So getting those custom advertisements that the community created. Also promoting my brand, Unbiased Opinion. So and also a quick channel update while I'm doing this. All the basketball, I will no longer be doing NBA basketball. So I'm sorry for all those NBA fans out there. I mean, this is the only thing that this is gonna be the only series where it'll have anything to do with basketball. Unbiased Opinions channel. Well, my channel is basically college football the most, as you all know that, because I post the most college football content. But I also post a little NFL content, which I plan on doing next year. I plan on doing the college football content, then the NFL content on a consistent basis. And next year, I will be starting on week 0 of the college football season. And for all those wondering, do I do college basketball? No. I mean, it's really just too complicated to try to do college basketball. It's already enough as it is with college football. So, yeah, I will be starting a new channel for NBA content. I will tell you the name in another episode after I've created it. But anyway, we're just trying to get that custom sound for every made three-pointer shot so the crowd can get hype and everything like that. So I usually do a cash register, but I'm going with coin. And here we are. I'm done customizing the arena part. Now we just have to work on the floor, which is really one of the longest parts, but we gotta wait for this to load. 2K with this. So anyway, I am looking through the wood patterns for the floor type, trying to see what we can do to be unique. I don't really like that honeycomb, so yeah, I'm just looking at the colors. I'm not gonna stick with the honeycomb because it ends up looking really bad. It's like our team name isn't the bees, it's the anchors, an anchor of a ship, considering that we play in Tampa Bay, so it does make a lot of sense for anybody who wonders if it does. So actually, I might be wrong. I recorded this like last month, so I don't know all the details. So far, right now, it does look like we're gonna stick with the honeycomb floor. I'm sorry, I don't know all the information on the stuff that I'm creating, but it's been a while, so let's change that media box color to gold. Yeah, you can already see the floor taking shape. So next thing you know, we're gonna do that end of court city name text. This is very important. You don't want it to look dumb and out of place. So yeah, you really gotta focus on this. So it's really all about finding the right font, and I really do think that I found the right font with the next one. It's one of these, but it looks really good. It has that 3D feel. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna stick with that right now, but I end up changing it after typing Tampa Bay on this end of the court city name text thing. So I end up changing the font, as you'll see in a few minutes. And I am a slow typer, especially on PlayStation. Sorry about this. Sorry for those who have to sit through all of this. But yeah, I start looking through the fonts again. Then I find a nice one. And then I change the other one to that. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna say Tenor Sands. But I keep looking through to see what we can get. Change that to gold. I mean, it looks alright, but it seems like something's missing. But then all of a sudden, I do the sideline text, trying to get a slogan for us, using that hashtag or that at symbols. So my slogan's gonna be "We the Bay." Yeah, shouts out to the Golden State Warriors. They were never the Bay. We are the Bay. Just like Toronto's "We the North," we are the Bay. And so once again, I start through fonts, going through the N all the way through it, and I see this one. Show card caps NF. Cool font. I changed the color, and it just looks really nice. A really nice font. So I end up changing the baseline text and all that to that font because it looks really good. It makes the words look 3D. So I'm just trying to look through which color looks nice. And yeah, I end up rolling with white, I think. Yeah, so this one I'm gonna make it a little different. This is that's on the side, so pretty much doing that. So the court's really coming shape, so now I really gotta get that logo for the center of the arena to really make it look like the anchors call it home. So I do that, then start going through to look for some sponsor images. I mean, you can find some pretty good stuff on the community uploads. I get a lot of stuff from this and from the 2K base game, and a lot of stuff I create online using Photoshop, which I haven't created a 2K logo for it yet. But you'll see the logo that I edited for my next series, the My League series with the San Diego Clippers. That's gonna be the next series. I'm gonna post an update on that. Where, since we all know they're in Los Angeles now, but in this series, I'm relocating them back to San Diego and giving them back the original colors that they had, which were actually pretty nice. I don't know why they changed it to that red, blue, and white, because the red, blue, and white in the NBA is just so overused. Like, I'm glad the Hawks changed their uniforms a few years ago, because it's like a bunch of teams just wear red, white, and blue. It was like, I know it's the country's colors, but if they already had a solid color scheme, why did they change it? So yeah, I'm doing the Gatorade logo right there. And then PlayStation, yeah, I end up keeping that. And just so you know, PlayStation was on the uniforms, so I gotta keep that going all the way through. So now I'm really looking for a arena name image, but I don't really use it like that, cause that's obviously not what the arena is called. So I just want to use a lot of water references, like this flood zone. We are the Tampa Bay Anchors. We are close to, well, we are actually just in the city of Tampa, close to Tampa Bay. So you want to use a lot of water references. So I found that flood zone, and then I found this splash thing right there, and I was like, yeah, that's perfectly fitting. Because when we make threes, we make it splash. No pun intended. Well, actually, yes, there was a pun intended right there. So we are finally done with the court floor. Wow, it took so long for that. Now we gotta wait for 2K and their long loading time. I don't know why it was taking so long, but anyway, we move on to the next step. Here you are in Tex Tower's office. I'm really signing out till it really gets interesting, because this is the really bad part about 2K MyGM. There's so many cutscenes and everything. So yeah, I'll just let the music come through. Alright guys, I am back, and we finally got to something interesting. We're talking about the draft. Who are we gonna pick in the draft? You know, we're a new expansion team, so they're gonna give us a pretty good pick in the draft. So yeah, it's pretty nice how it works. You get to choose your good players in the expansion draft, and you do the NBA draft, get a good rookie. But so yeah, I don't know why we're talking to Hassan Whiteside. If any of y'all think that I'm gonna sign them, the answer is no. I am not signing him. He is too trash for me. Alright, guys. Um, so yeah. And then, yeah. Even though, I mean, I really don't want to ruin it for y'all, but this GM thing is just getting out of hand with all these cutscenes. I try to skip them as much as I can, but sometimes you have options to pick things, so it kind of makes them hard to skip over it. So we're back in Tex Tower's office. Think this is about the leak. Oh, never mind. It's about first round draft picks. He's asking us who we want to draft. I guess you'll see in the off-season episode who we are drafting. So now I'm just exposing Tex's knowledge of basketball. Man, no one really cares about this at all. But hey, 2K, it's fine, right? And all this stuff is annoying. Even for me, having to do these voiceovers on stuff, because I'm not a quality editor of my videos. And no, I'm not paying anyone, and I'm not going to pay anyone to edit my videos. I kind of want to show as much raw footage as I can. I don't want the episodes to be really long and really boring. So I really can't wait to show off the gameplay episodes, because those are going to be the best ones. So yeah, me and Tex are just talking, nothing important. I mean, if you want to read all this, you can. Can we please get to some good information? The good stuff. No one cares about all of this. And there's so much going on. And while doing this and recording this video on the PlayStation, I mean, it was just so tiring. It was like, what, 2 hours of cutscenes? Not even to the end, not even starting the season yet, and there was already a lot. So yeah, like I said a couple minutes ago, I really cannot wait to get into the gameplay, which is really the most interesting part of this series, and the whole team builder aspect in trades. Here we are. Here he is. Andrew Sanderson is complimenting me, according to him. I don't know. Dude's just a slippery snake. Oh, awfully leak. So this is where he exposes that we have a leak. And I'm just gonna tell you now, I really end up making the wrong decisions. So you can just hate me in the comments if you want to for making all these bad decisions in the end. But anyway, I'm gonna get even with him. So, and when we get to play that team, I'm beating the crap out of them. So even as I am voicing over this, I still haven't played this yet, the Seattle Supersonics yet, probably because we're in the Eastern Conference. So we'll probably play them at one point in the season, and man, I'm gonna be so ready for that game. I'm really gonna try my best to blow them out by double digits. All the stuff Andrew Sanderson did to me, whether it was 2K18 or 2K19. Um, so yeah, Andrew Sanderson is just a bad man. Back to the conference room. We are still a month away from basketball starting. I really don't care about all this stuff. Just try to get the conversation over with it. They're just saying that we have a leak. Later in this, text is gonna get mad at me over the leak and the information that leaked and all of that. And then they want me to find out who this leak is and get them. But I'm pretty sure I ended up choosing the wrong person. So once again, a bad decision by me. It could have been better, but made a bad decision. And then I'm pretty sure, so he's talking about how there's a leak or a snake in the grass, according to him. You know, he's a Texan. Oh my gosh, Daryl Swift trying to disrespect me and disrespect this organization. Sir, I can fire you in a heartbeat, so I would definitely calm down if I were you, Daryl Swift. And I can fire you for no reason. Just to fire you. We really don't need you. It's actually me playing the games, not Daryl Swift, the head coach. He is replaceable. Then, yeah, this is where I made that stupid decision saying that there was no leak. Because I didn't want to spend 2 hours trying to read through all of that to find out who this leak was when I really didn't care. I mean, well, it does have an effect on the storyline, but it has no effect on the gameplay or the team players, not the organization. And then the press is calling me about the leaked information that I don't want to answer any questions about, but they're still calling me. And then this is when Tex calls me about how the media found out about the leak, and you already know he's gonna be mad at me. He has a reason to be, because I was dumb in making these decisions, and it backfired on me, and now I have to pay the price. really don't care about this conversation at all, but gotta sit through this. I might edit some of these parts out. In fact, I probably am. Trying to do the best of my ability to edit these and get these out. And like I said, the next video will be the off season. I think I can get that recorded. Well, it's already recorded. I just need to do the voiceover for it. So I think I can probably get that out by next Friday. Since I usually do post these on Fridays. So this episode is almost coming to a close. It's been just pretty much 20 minutes of me just talking nonstop. Sorry if you don't want to see this and you're really into the gameplay, but please subscribe. The gameplay will be coming soon for all those that want to see the gameplay. So yeah, just making a decision right here. Press conference July the 2nd. We're getting closer and closer to the start of the NBA season. And then this is where I have to address the media about this, which is getting really interesting. And here I am apologizing to anyone who appeared in these reports and that the leak wasn't from our organization. Well, it was from about our organization, but it was no one in our organization that did the leak. I think I probably could have found out who it was if I just made the right decision. As you see, that affects our team value and our team image. And boys, we're finally in the off season. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit row. Hit row. Whoa. Whoa.
Charm.
I got them teams and back on the